Yo, what's going on out the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the rising superstar YouTube sensation Jake Paul with a first round knockout over the UFC, former world fighter Ben Askren. Now check this out, fam. I've been telling everybody, that this fight will only go one round. I was saying it when I was streaming the fight to the people. I say, you know what? First round knockout, man. I see it. I seen the way Ben Askren came in. I seen his body weight. I seen how he looked. I seen how Jake Paul was in ready. The boy was back there getting stretched out. I'm talking about jiu-jitsu style. You feel me? I mean, they had the man up on the feet, rubbing on his back. They had the man sideways, rubbing on his thighs, shaking him out, baking him out, doing all type of things to get Jake Paul loose and to get him ready for this fight against Ben Askren. You feel me? Now, check this. Shouts out to my brother, 5-time world champion, former undisputed world champion, future Hall of Famer, Corey the Jinx Spinks. I'm going down, baby. Yo, streak in a Range Rover, boom, boom, baby. Ready to, shouts out to my brother Corey Spinks, who was watching Jake Paul spar down in Florida, getting ready for this fight. You understand what I'm saying? I kept telling people, my brother Corey was telling me that the kid was looking good. The kid can fight. This coming from a fucking future Hall of Famer, bro. He's telling you that Jake Paul can fight. He can actually fight. He actually put his all into learning boxing. He's just not in there playing around in the ring, trying to get some recognition of things of that nature. No, he's actually in there learning the game of boxing, and he actually can fight. He said his only flaws is his defense. He got to get better on his defense. He don't know how to catch punches off the shoulders. He don't know how to roll with him, things of that nature. So if you are a good fighter, then you could hit him. You know what I'm saying? You can hit him. But that's coming from a boxer perspective. A boxing perspective. Ben Askren is not a boxer. He's a UFC fighter, and he's not a great striker in the UFC to my knowledge. You understand? I'm not going to make it like I know Ben Askren like that, but I know of him. You feel me? And what people were telling me, he was not a great striker. So when I was looking at that and I was putting two to two together, I'm like, look, this is a stand-up game. This is boxing, bro. UFC, it's like striking. You got to worry about many more things than just the arms and the fists. You feel me? You got to worry about the kicks, the grapples, the chokes, and all this type of shit, the knees and the elbows. You got to worry about all those type of things in UFC, not just the hands. You know what I mean? So when I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, man, Jake Paul has more experience in the boxing ring than Ben Askren, period. He has more experience in a boxing ring. I'm not saying for as a fighter. Now, of course, Ben Askren is a natural-born fighter. This is not just fight. You feel me? If you were just fighting, no Queen Berry rules, it was like the UFC was not just banging it out, then you can say you can get Ben Askren the edge and the nod, because he can go in there and do more things than Jake Paul. You feel me? He can go in there, he can kick you, he can choke you, he can get around you, he can knee you, he can elbow you. He got more tools in the shed box than just using his fist. Now, inside that square circle, you feel me? Not that octagon, that square circle. Jake Paul has been having more experience, bro. Even though the fighters he's been fighting ain't like his top notch. It ain't like he just been in the ring fighting like that, but he's been training more as a boxer than Ben Askren. You know what I mean? So you had to give him his credit. Now, looking at the fight, starting off, I seen, Jake trying to work the jab. You seen Ben, just looking a little during the headlights, like stuck a little bit. You know what I mean? Stuck a little bit. Now, was the stoppage a little premature? You know what I mean? Was it a little premature? A lot of people think so. I kind of think so. But listen, the ref was talking to him, bro. The ref was talking to Ben Askren, and, he probably wasn't responding back right. Like, he probably was asking him something. He probably wasn't saying that, things of that nature. And things like that you got to be mindful of. You got to be mindful of. You can't just go out there and say, oh, man, just let him go because he's on his feet. Now, I feel like it was a little premature. I feel like maybe, the ref could have let it go, a little longer, just watched it. But like I say, I'm not the ref. Who knows what the ref was saying to him? Maybe the ref got his own methods or something where he know a fight is not right. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, Jake went in there, landed that overhand, put him down on the canvas, and, that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. Now, a lot of people want to say the fix was in, this was a dive, things of that nature. Nah, man, just give Jake Paul his credit, bro. Just give him his credit. You know what I mean? I think this is his third fight, if I'm not mistaken. So he's 3-0. The kid is 3-0. So just give him his credit, man. Let it be what it is. It's not like this is, he's coming up in a boxing rank and he's trying to be a boxer, things of that nature, or this, that. No, man, this is YouTube shit. It's entertainment. It's like a circus. We seen with Triller, how they had all them damn concerts and all those things going on. And I'm like, God damn, it's just too much. But luckily, Luckily, we had the Tony Harrison fight on where, a lot of people thought Tony Harrison got a little gift today. I thought Tony lost that fight. I got to rewatch it, but the punch landing went that off. The power punches, my man landed more power punch than Tony. I will rewatch it. I will come with another video with that one. But this one here, I'm giving Jake Paul his little shine, bro. I'm giving him his little shine. I don't want to see boxing going this direction. You feel me? To where we seen Ivan Redcatch and Regis Prograis as the co-main event, and Ivan Redcatch pulled some bullshit out the hat, making it like his nuts was hurting, things of that nature, when it was a clear shot to the rib cage and he acting like he was just dead and shit like that. Come on, stop that. I don't want to see boxing going to that to where we getting Jake Paul and Ben Askren as the fucking headliner over Ivan Redcatch and fucking a former world champion and Regis Prograis who is still fighting right now. So that's not the direction I want to see boxing go in. But if you can stack the card, with some of these fights with Jake Paul, and then you got Frank Mir and Steve Cunningham, fights like that, I can understand it. But not active fighters, bro, that got the potential to be a world champion again. Like, no, Mr. Postman, we're not going to do that. Now, we do know Jake Paul got more followers. We know him and Ben. That was the headliner that sold the card, so I understand it. But I don't want to see our boxing that we love, the hardcore fans, see our boxers go to this route where they up on the fucking YouTube fighters and shit. And that's just not cool because, people coming asking for, the Jake Paul fight, and they not even paying attention to fucking Regis Prograis and Ivan Redcatch. They don't even attend to even ask who are they. You feel me? So let's not see boxing going that direction. But as far as Jake Paul, man, look, cool fight. Did what he had to do. I'm not looking at him as no fucking world champion or shit like that. I'm just looking at him as Jake Paul going in there. They putting fights together in the boxing ring and him doing this thing. You feel me? He's doing this thing. A lot of people go hate on it. A lot of people go shit on it. A lot of people ain't gonna like it. Listen, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to pay attention to it. You don't have to give it no clout, no light, no none of that shit. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the card. Like I said, it was just long as hell, getting past all them goddamn songs and concerts and dancing and shit. But I enjoyed the card. And like I say, luckily we had Tony Harrison card on, to keep us entertained as well. But, Jake Paul went out there. It was a good build-up. Him and Ben got into it at the little weigh-in, got people ready. I wish it went more than one round. You feel me? Nobody like to see a fucking Mike Tyson fight, a one-round fight, somebody get knocked out. I don't like early fights. I'm sorry. Me, I'm not the type that'll go out there and petition for, let me get a first round knockout, 16 knockouts in the first round, things of that nature, because we're not learning nothing. But like I say, with this shit, it's entertaining, bro. It's entertaining. We waited long enough. It was sort of like the Conor McGregor and the Jose Aldo fight to me, right? I bought that. That's the only MMA card that I ever bought. You feel me? Well, should I say UFC card? Sorry, UFC card I ever bought. And, I waited so damn long waiting for the fight. And then by the time I got to the fight, Conor McGregor knocked his ass out in one round. I'm like, God damn, Conor. Shit, 11 seconds? I waited that long for an 11-second fight? I think the one boy lost on there, the one that was fighting Anderson Silva, who beat him for the first time, Chris White. I think he was on there. I think it was, y'all know how that card went, but it sort of went like that, you feel me? And I'm like, God damn, I waited all that time just to see a motherfucker get knocked out in 11 seconds. This would last longer than 11 seconds, but I just felt the first round knockout. I just felt it, you know what I mean? Now, the interesting thing is, he's been talking a little shit about Canelo. You know what I mean? Jake Paul has been talking shit about Canelo, like he want to get into there and fight Canelo. Listen, Jake, I understand you, fam, and you feeling good about your wins and things of that nature, but please, never mention Canelo name out your mouth. Never say you want to fight Canelo Alvarez. You will get yourself brutally hurt, bad, sent to the hospital. You thought Ivan Redcatch was on a stretcher. You thought he was on a stretcher. Listen, you don't want to go nowhere near Canelo Alvarez. You understand what I'm saying? Especially doing this type of shit right here. Drinking, having a sip of Snoop Dogg fine little liquor or some of Snoop Dogg bathtub water. You feel me? You don't want to go nowhere near Canelo Alvarez, bro. Canelo will slip and hit you with a body shot and will paralyze your ass. You understand what I'm saying? Canelo will paralyze your ass, Jake. Leave Canelo alone. Stick to this celebrity boxing. You feel me? Triller, they got something going with it, but you're not going nowhere near Canelo Alvarez, sir. Nowhere near him. Canelo will break your face. Have your ass running, mumbling into the chase. You're going against me, dog. You're making a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Leave Canelo alone, bro. Like I said, continue with these type of fights. like it's big time too. It's big time. As we seen his brother get into the ring, Logan Paul, he's supposed to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. I don't know what's going on with that. I heard somebody said it was postponed for whatever reason. You know, you're making your pops happy, things like that. You're making a good name. You know, you're keeping yourself, you know, in shape and in the people's eye, along with the YouTube situation. You know what I'm saying? So continue with these kind of fights, bro. Leave Canelo Alvarez alone. Please don't mention Canelo Alvarez or a real serious boxer, because you okay, but you ain't gonna be the real serious boxer, homie. And I don't think they're really a fight you like that, but money talks and bullshit walks. So you know how business is business. If you talking about big time money, you might get what you're looking for. You might get what you're looking for. But stay away from Canelo, Jake. Stay away from Canelo. Congratulations on the first round knockout, man. You did your thing. You know, enjoy it. We know you're finna be talking a lot of shit on social media. You're probably about to call out Conor McGregor. You're probably about to call out Conor McGregor and try to get that fight going. You know, I know Conor love money. You feel me? So if the money is right, Conor might come and whip your ass. But we all know Conor's looking at the rematch against Dustin Poirier, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name. So we'll just see, man. But Jake Paul gets the first round knockout, everybody. He finna be on fire. He finna be on cloud 10. You saw his reaction inside the ring. You saw how happy he was about to cry. He's drinking liquor, so y'all know. We about to get a whole lot of talk from Mr. Jake Paul, and he will be letting us know who he wants his next opponent to be. And we will see if Triller pick it up, because, you know, they, like I said, they own to something, but they need to calm down with the concerts and the goddamn, you know, the acts, man. Keep it to a couple minimum and give us the boxing, because that was just too long getting to the main event. But we will see. Once again, congratulations to Jake Paul. I hope Ben Askren is A-OK. You feel me? They both made some good money tonight, and we'll see what's next for them, man. Until then, it's your boy Money. This is the NSBC, moving anybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.